Benchmonster TV.
Hey, wait. Maybe we got to have the microphone on. Let's start it over, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, no one's here.
God, no one. Yeah.
Welcome to Benchmonster TV. I am the Benchmonster with my co-host tonight,
Ashley Lynn Condre.
Thank you for joining us.
Which we said, but you did not hear because some dumbass didn't have the fucking microphone on. I apologize. I'm embarrassed.
I'm good at it. I was looking at my complexion, making sure I had my makeup on tonight.
Come on.
I didn't pay attention to the microphone.
That's
hey,
ridiculous.
I can edit it after the show's over. There's nobody watching anyway. Look,
Yeah, we don't
nobody
have
here.
to.
Are we even live? Okay. Oh, somebody's gonna post there. Oh, one rep's here. Okay.
Yep, I'm on time.
All right. Ashley's here on time, and I ain't got to start the show by myself. It's good to have her here,
I am.
and all in her glory. Ladies and gentlemen, how was everybody's week? I hope it was awesome.
Yep, hope you guys had a good week. A lot of us had a 3-day weekend this last
Martin Luther
weekend.
King, yeah,
Martin
Monday.
Luther King Day, and
It was,
hopefully you're enjoying a nice short week at work.
and tomorrow's Friday. I'm excited.
You know, I have another 3-day weekend. But
What's-
I know a lot of
what's
people
Monday?
right now it's semester day.
Semester day.
So it's like
No,
specific to school.
you still got to go to school.
Huh? Make me.
Okay. Let's start talking about this week's show. We got a lot to cover. We got a lot of videos. Ashley's got videos. I got a host, a plethora, a combination of all kinds of stuff. And we got Jimmy Cobb on there. We got Tony Carlino, Max Effort night. Pretty good night for one of our teammates, BJ Dirk. Tremendous lifts that he performed, and we'll showcase those later. Speed bench. The speed bench is just kind of speed bench. We'll check that out and see what we did. And one of our teammates is going on, where's he going? Utah, Jacob Cohn.
Oh,
I think he's going to Utah.
Cohn is his last name?
Cohn. Yeah, I believe so.
No way.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's
I know
like,
there's
it's,
no
I think it's like
relation.
C-O, and there's like a
H-E-N.
no thing over the O. Yeah. Anyway, he's going to do a USPA contest, I believe, and we're getting him ready. We're going to do his opener tomorrow, and then he'll take the rest of the week off, and he'll go out there, kick some ass, take some names, come back, and then we're going to try to find out what's wrong with his shoulder. We got to get an MRI to see exactly what's going on in there. Not from lifting with us. It's just over the course of years. He's had this kind of a football injury back in the day. Not an injury, but like a bone spur, inflamed tendon, something or other. We're going to figure it out, though, get him on the healing mend, and then we're going to change his technique up a little bit, and it's going to be exciting to work with him. And then we'll get ready for the meet in Troutdale, and got a lot of people going out there for that, and hope to see some big benches from our crew and everybody else that shows up. And I think AJ Roberts is going to be there. That's what I heard. I say it all the time, but it'd be cool to see him, man, and see him on the platform.
I've
And
never met him in person, only on here.
if I could, if I could do something, I know I'm not really competitively competing anymore, but you may see me sneak out there on a platform. I will not get on this show and wave a flag like, hey guys, I'm competing next week. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Nope. I just go out there and have fun, and with no stress and no expectations, go out there and just give it all on my given day of body weight and wherever it may be. I know it won't be at 365 pounds because if I was there, I'd be the all-time world record holder. Because I was strong. Remember when I did? I was thinking about this today. You know, we got Jimmy Kolb's video on the show tonight, 1300. You were there the day at UGF. What did it stand for? Underground Fitness?
No, Universe.
Universe Gym Fitness. Okay. Well, I remember the day we were there, Paul Roch. We had 14 people, and I was had all the hundreds on the bar, all the 45s. It came out to 1211, and then we couldn't get any more bar weight on there, so we put my chains on there. It was 1288, and I did it off a 3-board or something, and that was in a Titan triple ply, those rigid Rage X material like shirts, and I was moving weight like that when I was big and puffy and fat and cholesterol 900 and good cholesterol below 900, and that was a long time ago. But I used to be strong.
It's a while back.
Yeah, weight moves weight, people, and I just wish I could go back up there and do it, but it would be the Ashley squat and deadlift show and not Benchmonster anything. This seat empty. You run it. I just asked you about 20 minutes ago. Could you run this show by yourself?
Well, I couldn't do, I don't think I would have to be taught the technical. If I could run the show, by myself.
Yeah, what if I'm not here?
You taught me how to do.
We're gonna have to have some school then. We're gonna put you to work.
I mean, I could run it. I don't think people would care. I don't think it.
Nobody would show up to see you.
None of you guys would want to see just me. What do you think?
In your videos?
I mean, I could like.
You'd have to go film the crew.
I could talk. I could run the show.
Speed bench and max effort. You'd have to go there and film it.
You have to teach me how to use the camera. It's the technology stuff.
Okay, well I can teach you. Hey, let's get into some videos. We're boring.
Nobody wants to see just me.
Nothing we say is even exciting or fun. So we're just riff and raff here.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Tweedledum. Riff and raff. Yeah. Okay, let's look at some videos here. We got a lot to show. Did you help me with these videos this week, Ashley?
I did the thumbnail.
You did the thumbnail. Oh, the description. I do the Photoshop thumbnail picture. Kind of boring all the time, but I don't want to spend a lot of time making them all super fancy. Just I do what I do. And Ashley types in the description. I just set the keyboard in front of her, and then I walk around and do other things in Benchmonster Studios, and she just keeps typing. And I come sit down. I go, that's too much. Just, you don't have to make it that. Nobody wants to read all that.
I'm a writer.
You
I
do
type
good.
And write a lot whenever I do.
Who's up first?
I've never gotten one of my texts, you know this.
Mr. Paul Loeffler. You're coming up here. First video. He's doing 625 to a 2-board using a Colossus bench band. And I checked this thing out. I don't even have a Colossus bench band. But what it looked like to me, and it's probably not what I think it is, but in my Colossus shirt, I have that insert that Velcros to it, and it's like a bench band. But Paul's got a special one here, I believe, and he's doing 625 to a 2-board. Let's check out Paul Loeffler here. I zoomed in on it a little bit so we can get right down to action. Paul's going to be doing a meet at some point, little body weight increasement maybe. I don't know. We talked briefly, text messages here and there, and Facebook.
I think you said that on the show.
Yeah. So that's the device he's wearing. It looks like what I have in my Colossus shirt, but I don't know anything. Good setup. Paul up on his traps right there. Like what I see. Good handoff. Right into that bench band and spread that bar. And it's boom.
All day long, baby. All day long.
I wish I could go down and train with Paul. I wish I had a private jet where I could just go down, train with Paul, then go see Carlino, and then go see Cobb. And
go through all that.
Yeah. Why am I not rich enough? I thought when I got in this powerlifting game, they told me a long time ago that if you go to the Arnold and win the Arnold, this is Gus Rethwich, your phone is going to be ringing off the hook. Well, I won the Arnold in 2003, and my phone didn't ring. And I won it 2005, 6, and 7, and my phone didn't ring too much. But
something that you love and would do anyway.
Yeah, but I want to be rich. Okay, next up, I got 2 videos here. Tony Carlino. One I pulled from the internet. The other I got, he texted it to me this evening about an hour ago, and I got it on here. First one was cool because I still have a Overkill bench shirt. Now I know Overkill is making bench band shirts, I believe. I haven't looked into it. I haven't went to a website and looked at it, but I was looking at this shirt that Tony's wearing, and I was like, maybe it's one of those band shirts. Maybe it's the old school, because I have the old school polyester Overkill shirt, and I know I sound like a broken record. I just never got that thing to work. I sent it back to Rudy, and he stretched it, and literally I put that thing on, and you can put 1,500 on there, and it won't even bend. It's like super. I just don't know. Let's check out Tony's. He's doing 705 for 5 reps off of 1 board in a Overkill bench shirt. Let's check it out. It's got some pop in that shirt. That's why I was like, maybe it's a.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of boing, right?
Easy. Wow, yeah. Looks like you could just rep that forever and ever.
Nice reps, Tony. Easy weight.
Wow.
Yeah, I got that shirt. I think it's in the other room.
Yeah, good, Tony. Nice work.
I should break it out and take it to the gym just so I can show you guys what the hell I'm talking about. All right, then Tony sent me a video here. He's doing reverse grip bench press. Yes, that's this way. Reverse grip. 805 pounds. Reversed grip bench press. Let's check out Tony here. Is this the right one? Hey! Boy, nice, I know. I'm sorry. Oh, I got to put a backing up too. Oh, God.
Good Lord.
I had a few drinks.
For show.
Reverse grip. Now this is
Holy
crazy weight
Jesus
with 800 fucking
Christ.
pounds. Yeah, right?
Oh, man. I did it with a plate and thought I was going to drop it on myself.
Yeah, reverse
Wow,
grip.
that's
You believe that?
impressive. No. I mean, yeah, because he's beast, but that's crazy because it's like a totally different feeling.
I wonder if we should do that just for once in a try it out. Maybe on Max
yeah,
Every Day.
somebody's going to kill themselves, though, dropping it on themselves.
I did 500
Spotters
raw
trying
once
to-
with it just to say I did it. But yeah, I just
Pretty good.
yeah, that's impressive. 805, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it looked easy.
I'm sorry I effed it up. I get excited
You
when I
did
do this
too.
show, even though it's the 130. What is this? 138.
You forgot to put the microwave.
Yep, I do that.
Oh my god, and I can't talk.
I got Crown Royal in here. Party time. Oh, no, don't drink over here. Okay. Up next. What's next? I want you to help. It says it on there.
Dan Curtis.
Is it really Dan Curtis? You got it. Hey, well, you just run the show.
Well,
Let's see. Dan Curtis. He's doing 945 off a two board. Yeah, it's a two board lift, but you know what? It's 945 pounds.
see it, Daniel.
And he's in a
Dan
band shirt.
Man.
Always fun to watch. I love to see people train. Love the band shirts. A lot of people putting up some serious weight in these band shirts lately. It's awesome to see.
It is, yeah. I mean, a lot of people are getting some serious weight in their hands.
I pulled this one off the internet because I thought it was cool. You don't see this very often. It's the guy doing the lift is Matt King Bulldog, in parentheses, Mitchell. He's using the Juggernaut Barbell Fabrications front squat harness using 700 pounds. And I just thought this looked cool. And I wanted to post it here. So let's check out Matt Mitchell here.
Ooh.
He when he goes squats down, he's squatting, his torso is straight up and down. I had to watch this a few times.
For front squat, it's easier to do that.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have one of those in our gym.
We used to.
Maybe we should get one.
We bought one for Roger. Remember?
I mean, look at that.
We bought one for Roger in exchange for thousands of dollars worth of
Training.
programming and diet advice.
Well, good job, Matt King
It was
Bulldog
a couple
Mitchell.
bucks, that's it. It was really reasonable. It was like $250 if I remember right.
That looks like a heavy duty one though.
It might have been
Yeah.
more like, yeah. might
This
be better.
Juggernaut Fabrications one looks like a high end one. So.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
All right.
Or not.
Up next, we have Matt Smith, and looks like he's training at Elite FTS because I see Jimmy Cobb there, and I see Elite FTS signs in the background, so that's what I'm going to assume. And Matt Smith is doing 858. It says he's 15 weeks out from a meet. And let's check out Matt Smith. I believe in a band shirt. That looks like Kate
I was gonna
and
say,
Jimmy.
This looks like
Yeah.
Kate Cobb, so I don't see Jimmy though.
Jimmy's right behind her.
Where?
Well, watch the lift first. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
That was Poppy. There's Jimmy.
Nice. I was gonna say that was my first thought too. Is it totally looked like Kate Cobb? All right. And
Matt
then I
Smith.
saw Jimmy behind her. And very cool. Was he a
Pop that-
member-
pop
Did you
that
say
up.
that he was a member of their team? Sorry.
Member of what team?
That he trained with Jimmy and Kate.
No, I think it was when Jimmy went out to Elite FTS and did the interview, and they had a training session because we're going to see
okay,
Jimmy
it was
later.
Elite. Okay, sorry. I was.
In fact, I think Jimmy's up next.
Something else.
And I watched this here, and I texted Jimmy about this. He's doing his 1,300 times two. And the first thing I notice is, Jimmy usually gets those perfect handoffs, and I pay attention to detail. And I saw the handoff come out, and then I was like, well, who's the handoff person? It's a girl. And then I noticed when he gets the handoff, before Jimmy even takes it, he has that. This is what I have the problem in my training is a lot of times is that little teeter-totter thing like this. But he wait till it stabilizes, and then he fucking does 2 reps with it.
See, so instead of just complaining about it, steady it out.
Watch this, though. This is impressive. Let's check out Jimmy
I've
Cobb
seen
here.
it. I showed it to you.
Well, you're going to show it to you. Well, pipe
I
down.
showed it to you the other day.
So, handing this off is a task in itself, and, getting it right with the people on both ends. Kate's giving directions. It has to be perfect. And there's a little teeter. See that? And Jimmy stabilizes it. That's hard to do when you wait for that to even out. And he still fucking is doing it. Time under tension is not an issue. Fuck, Jimmy. God damn it. That's strong.
Jesus. Well, we know that. He's a
But a lot of times when you get that handoff and it dips on one side, it means somebody's holding and somebody let go.
Instead of taking it right down,
yeah.
it steadies it for a second.
Yeah, but I at that weight though, that's true. A lot of that time you're like, oh shit, but no, like he corrected it and
makes sense. They just let it steady. I mean, I obviously not.
I don't do that. Like with 800,
I know, you're like, oh shit.
If I get one of those handoffs and it's crooked, I'm like, just screw it. It's 800, but 1300, like wait for it. God, that's impressive.
That is. It just kind of shows his experience and his
just talented individual, man.
Savviness under the bar.
Savviness, love it. Okay. I wrote down here. I like to do board presses too. I counted the boards. I think it's a 13 board. I don't know what's really going on here, but let's check it out. Kind of weird. Where's it at? Oh, it's way up here. A lot of boards here. Now I know it may work like the last bit of lockout. That man has a lot of travel. Holy
shit.
Like that's 6 feet of travel. Right? Whoa! What's going on?
Oops.
Hey, that was quick.
Dude.
Well, we're gonna get to the next part here. So that was like, I only got, I got this image on. They can't even see it. So I'm really screwing up tonight.
I'm not super impressed.
So what do we got at the gym? We got 1 board, 2 board, 3 board, 4 board, and I have a 5 board.
But you have a bunch of boards here too.
I got a bunch of boards here too.
You could add.
Yeah, but that's way up there. I've never seen that many boards used in an exercise. That's
I haven't
the
either.
point.
I'm not either.
Okay, Nick Walker. I flashed a picture of him. I saw this on Instagram, and I was like, whoa. Because I kind of idolized the man. He's got like 375 pounds of lean muscle mass on a human being. Like, he's like, I want to see the guy at the Arnold. I hope he's there.
He probably will be, don't you?
Yeah, I'm going to go find him. I got to get a picture with this guy. Because, this guy's a monster. Anyway, so I got this picture here. I got to put a backing up, and that means you're not going to see us. But, you guys probably saw this already if you look around the internet. So what we got here is Nick Walker. Now on the left,
wow.
On the left, I'm yelling in the microphone. He's weighing 159 pounds, and that was in 2012. On the right is says 265, and that's 208. I can't read. I don't know what it is. Gigantic. It's not 55.
It says 55.
He's not 255 right there.
Yeah.
85
right?
maybe. I don't know. I can't read my writing. My chicken scratches. Anyway,
10
10 years. Look at the transformation. That is insane.
That's 10 years.
Well, from 2012 to 22.
So
yeah.
10, 11 years.
Yeah. I mean, wow. That he killed the person he used to be and created that monster. That's impressive. I don't care. That's a tremendous amount of dedication. I want to know what he eats throughout the day. Like, does he do the 12,000 calories? I'm sure he does.
Probably.
Yeah. I haven't, like...
get him on the show.
Well, I got to introduce myself first and see if he's a nice person.
True.
Maybe
he can be
irritable.
Had my one interview where I had to bite my tongue the whole time. I don't got another one. I don't got another one.
We're 2 different factions, like 2 different gangs, and I don't know we haven't had a bodybuilder on the show yet, so.
True.
Maybe when we go out there, you can help me sell our show to him or to people, and maybe
people. Yeah, we should be able to get some people, some pretty big people.
Well, we'll try
the show. I'm hoping.
All right, who's up next? John Hack. Saw this on Instagram. Anything John Hack does is impressive.
Yeah, every post he makes.
This is an 881. I don't know when he did it, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't know when it happened, but hey, he's 198. I know that. And
barely
881, no straps. He's just gonna pick it up.
Looks like he's using. Oh, he's got those wrist straps. I thought I saw. He didn't hook the strap, but I thought I saw.
And no hitch, no nothing.
Are those wrist straps he's wearing?
Yeah, but no. Yeah, just picks it up. Okay. John Hack, you're an amazing, strong person. Love to have him on the show too. Who's up next?
Badass,
Cody Plum.
Everything he posts is just like mind blowing.
Yeah, that meet he went to where he did the 900 pull and the 6 bench or whatever. Impressive for 198, more than I can say.
Well, I mean, impressive for anybody, but yeah, knowing that
lighter body weight, monster.
Jesus.
Cody Plum, I believe he's getting ready for the meet in March in Troutdale. And where Cody's working up here to 635 bench to a one board. Check out Mr. Plum. He's made a tremendous comeback. We're coming up on the anniversary of the.
Can't say it enough.
It's gonna be nice to see him on the platform again. I know he's competed already.
He has, but it'll be the first one where we're there.
We're there. Yeah, it'll be fun.
We've been cheering him on in spirit, but we'll actually physically.
This was sent to me by Howard Weingarten last week, I believe, and this is an 80-year-old gentleman squatting with perfect form. Looks like he's at Elite FTS because I think you're bumping. What is that little worm you're playing with? Show the crowd. What is it? It's like
It's a fidget.
A fidget? Mm-hmm. Quit fidgeting with it. Okay.
There's a reason for it.
Why you keep doing it? It's gonna hit me in the face, and then
It's gonna be funny.
I'm gonna punch you. Okay. So anyway, this is a pretty impressive individual, and we know 80-year-old people, you know. And my grandpa, when he was 80, he didn't look like this guy. This guy took care of himself.
There's some impressive.
And I am impressed with this man. Let me put up a backing here. Let's watch him squat here. I didn't know what the weight was, but look at this guy. He get us a double with it. Got some briefs on, sleeves maybe. And I think Dave Tate's, look at him. He don't look any 60.
55, 60 tops. That's
80-year-old man. He's taking care of him. I wish I could look like that when I ever see that weight in age. Impressive. Good form. That's Dave Tate.
Yeah.
Coaching him back there. That's impressive, man.
That is really impressive.
80 years young, man. I mean,
that's something else.
Don't see that.
There's some impressive, older lifters
that are out there doing it.
That's what I want to be. I want to be that 80-year-old grandma.
Well, you got to take care of your lower back, though.
400 pounds or more.
Don't you have a bulging disc right now, kind of?
Well, I mean, I
probably
the last time I had an MRI. I did.
Well, you got to take care.
I had muscle torn off the bone, which was the bigger issue.
Oh yeah, that was an injury. You pulled 405. I saw that. Okay. You kind of hitched it and things. You wiggled it, remember?
Well, it was the first time
you ever pulled it.
That I ever pulled it, and I should have sat it down by the time I got to my shins, but instead I freaking just wiggled it real bad.
We had it on the show one time too.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is James Leach sent me this video of his son. He is 14 years old. He loves powerlifting. Ben is on a powerlifting team at his school and has been working very hard. Here is Ben. He's hitting 135. Looks like in a little Inzer shirt. It's kind of a big shirt. But, he's doing it, man. And I don't know. I might need a backing on this. So let me connect that up here. And we'll check out Ben here. Taking some weight. Yeah, it's already labeled 135. We're going to see Big Ben here in the near future at a contest and doing some great things.
Has he done a meet yet?
I don't believe so.
Just training. Oh, he's cute.
Yeah.
Badass.
Badass. It's
badass.
Cool to see him and coached by his dad, and he's going to go a long way, especially when you start young, you know, and you can mold them, and like Dan does with his son, Chris, and his two twins. You know, they're what are they?
Early start.
Early start
to learn the form right away, and you just have that.
I wish I would have got started when I was a lot younger. I really didn't.
I feel like
it happened till I was like 18. So
yeah, I was 19
when you started lifting.
When you start,
younger age, under the right tutelage and the right coaching, you can do something great.
15 to 50, just. Probably the earlier you start, the better. If you're focused, Yeah,
and genetics too. You got good genetics from your parents. That helps. It helped me.
Genetics is huge. That's very true.
All right. So next up we have Drew Howard. He's doing 545 for one rep. I got to put a backing up to play Drew Howard's lift here. Says 600 coming soon. I believe it.
Oh, yeah. No handoff. Geez.
No handoff. I noticed that too.
With a handoff in a spot, he probably already could do it.
Yeah, I don't like the self handoff. You burn a lot of energy on the front delts, and it's a lot of times too. If you're keeping your back pinched, a lot of times you reach for that, you break your base. And I'm not saying he does that, but I know I do.
No,
I don't do self handoffs.
I mean, I guess if you're practicing it all the time,
and
you kind of figure it out and get good at it. But
We-
I still think with a handoff and a spot there, I think he's got significantly more, in him at this.
And I appreciate Drew typing out his complete workout program here, that episode a few back. That was really cool. Thank you, Drew.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Let's see. AJ Roberts is up next. Is that correct?
That's what it says.
Okay.
After Drew.
AJ Roberts
Nice job, Drew.
is the bar weight with over 100 pounds in chains is somewhere around 775, I think, or is the what did one rep type? It could be 775 plus the chains. Well, I'll check it out here. Let's check out AJ. What's the bar weight? That's 715. Yeah. So he's got 775 plus a lot of chain. Wearing the Fate shirt. Effortlessly. I wonder how many
Very
shirts
nice.
AJ has. I think he's got a
Badass, man.
3 and a 4.
Easy, nice line, nice lockout.
I think, like I said, we hope to see him in Troutdale.
I hope so. That'd be really cool.
Well, he trains with 1 Rep Max, and 1 Rep Max is up next.
Oh,
Mr. Andreas.
check it
Yeah.
out.
1 Rep Max is with weight and chains, it's over 525 at the top. 1 rep. Wearing his Mindy shirt. I told him he looked good in that. It works. Getting a lot better coaching there than at
God, yeah.
that other gym he trained
absolutely.
at. Wherever that may have been.
Nice.
Well, it looks like we're down to you.
Look strong, looking good. Nice line. Nice solid lifts.
Be nice to see 1 rep up here too. I know it's hard to get,
Hell yeah.
airfare and all that. So everything costs money these days. It's crazy out there, but yeah. If I had my private jet, I'd have him just go down and
We
pick
would
you
just
up.
go pick him
Yeah,
up
yeah.
and hell yeah.
Yeah. Ashley, you have a lot of stuff coming up here. It's your time to shine. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We're going to start with a squat. Walk us through it.
Okay.
What are we doing?
365.
365.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like I'm there.
Yep. You are.
I don't even remember what we did here. I just spot.
I don't remember what day this was. Oh, I think this was last Wednesday.
If anything
Yeah.
happens, I just upright row it.
It was like,
That's what I do.
yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
No, feeling good.
Looks good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let's check out squat number 2. Walk us through it. The same day? No, I'm in different clothes. I'm all blacked out.
First.
All right.
Oh, I'm missing one that I put in. That's okay.
Okay. Well, are you doing reps here?
So this is, I believe, a double.
Double?
Yeah, I did 6 doubles.
And you're getting
I
ready for
should've
the,
done-
what's your meet called out there again?
The Arnold.
No, the meet
Oh,
itself.
XPC Worlds.
XPC.
Yeah.
Okay. Worlds. Ooh. Ashley bench press. I think I know what that is. Let's check out your bench.
I mean, it's nothing impressive. I just put
It's
it
like
on
Dan's
so
there.
people know
Must
I'm
have been a
training.
Friday.
This was like a couple, because some of these are from the week before, because remember, you weren't able to get my videos last week. They came in the wrong
Okay.
format or something and were crappy quality, so.
I'm yawning. Why am I tired?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I forgot I was being filmed.
Apparently you did.
I got poor manners. I didn't cover my mouth.
No, you didn't.
Well,
You know, that's not one of the worst things you've done to me while benching.
what's the worst things I've done to you,
You
bench?
fart in my face all the time. Like, I swear you hold it till I get right under the bar and ready to take my breath in. You've had some that are like 18 seconds long. Try getting a good solid lift in where you're just like
No.
wondering when it's gonna end.
Well, that may be true. Okay, next.
100% true. And I don't know if that's even the word. One time you handed it out a long time ago, pulled your pants down, turned around, and put your bare ass in my face.
I did that.
Paul Raj saw
I don't know what got into me.
He described it. He's like, yeah, I'm like talking to somebody. I look over and all of a sudden I see, because he was facing
That's
what
back
should have
before-
been your back, but you were turned around smiling with your bare ass in my face.
I sat down
The way
on your
he
face too.
described it was really funny.
I didn't
That's
pull
what
it
I'm
down.
saying.
I sat down like I was.
I could have been killed. It's a good thing it was like, it wasn't heavy. It was just,
Back when we didn't have like cameras and phones and stuff. That was like 2010
Oh, I think
or
there were
something.
cameras in there.
I mean, but nobody filmed.
Remember, we realized after doing something. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, that was enough. That's enough. Too much
I know.
information. Yeah, it did happen. So what? I do weird stuff.
So I'm not sure what the worst thing is. But like I said, my
Hey.
point being yawning is the least of my worries.
Okay, deadlift. I know a little bit of, did you get my video when I was deadlifting with bands with you? So we can, no? Okay, that's nice.
You should have reminded.
Well, here you are on the
I
deadlift
don't know why I
platform.
didn't. I should have. I'm surprised somebody didn't, because everybody.
What are you doing? Swinging a bat, digging your feet into the mat like that? What are you doing? With the toes?
I'm twisting my feet into the floor and trying to grab.
Well, I don't know anything.
The big toe, pinky toe, and
Oh, the claw, the claw
Yeah.
grip. Yeah, I got you. That's a
activate
tough
the
one.
glutes and.
Told you that. All right, so big deadlift here. Well, that's like a speed rep.
Yeah, it was like, oh my god, my back was so. The last like 2 times I've deadlift, my back is like so tired before I even start. Like it's already pumped up. Like bending over to put the weights on is like a
Hey,
lot. And
well, what are you doing to
I
help?
did
Are you doing?
six doubles that day. Easy.
That's probably why your
I
back
mean,
hurts. It's just the squatting, the deadlifting, and
You know,
it's hard on the body,
you
man.
know,
You gotta like
you know.
tone it down a little bit. You want to go into the Arnold, fully refreshed, ready to rock. You know that.
I know.
You were the grand champion
So
that
I'm
one year,
deloading-
so that's
I'm
all I
de-
know.
I know. I'm deloading a little bit this week.
Deadlift 2 looks like I have to put up a backing for this one because it's you filmed it in a
Give
weird
it a sec.
angle.
Which one's better?
This one here, it was like cropped
Oh, see,
weird.
This is okay.
Hey, that was when you had the hair the other day, the haircut like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Haircut.
Yeah.
It's not cut.
Well, whatever.
It's
You
not
told
cut,
me I
it's
could
different.
cut it
Your hair, my hair.
Yeah, I was
When did
gonna-
I tell you I could? You
the
could
other
cut my
night.
hair?
The other night I was gonna give
Was
you.
I sleeping?
No, you told me I could give you a buzz cut.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't. I don't remember. that.
Okay. Anyway, so what are you doing here?
Some singles.
A lot of speed off the floor.
Yeah, it felt good. But again, my back was so.
Does it hurt?
tired.
Does it hurt right there?
Yeah, I would not hurt. Like it was just so tired and like already felt pumped up. Like I don't know if you can see the roller in the background, but I was like
You need
trying
some
to roll
Toradol
it
or
out
something.
between every set. I was just
Hey, we got to start getting that back healed up. We got to go in and do
it's
some
like at that weird spot where it's
some
like
deep tissue or something and some ice
good enough that I can
cryogenic stuff
still
maybe.
lift so I don't stop, but like it doesn't feel great.
Whatever happened to the cryogenic chamber? Nobody does that anymore.
Yeah, you don't hear about that anymore.
Don't hear
It's
about it.
like the thing.
That was
for
a snake
while,
oil thing. Yeah, no, nobody does it.
I never liked it.
I think.
Dude, I hate being cold. Like it was right.
Oh, it's below cold.
Not as bad. Remember, like when we were in LA, and our bed and breakfast or our B&B didn't have or our Airbnb didn't have hot water.
Yeah, cold showers. Yeah, got it.
Oh my god, I had like I
Takes your breath away.
and then I couldn't take a shower the rest of the time. Like I was having to I couldn't handle it. We actually
Hey, hold on. We were there for 5 days and we didn't shower for 5 days.
No, it wasn't. Let's see.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
We got there Wednesday night. We
Yeah.
shot Wednesday night, and I showered that day. Then got there Thursday.
Hurry up,
Then
people are
Thursday
gonna
we
leave.
showered, and then
Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Saturday. But no, remember what I was gonna say was we snuck into their hot tub
I sure
and
did.
shower. I felt like a homeless person, like a bum, because we were like bringing
I
our
brought my
shampoo,
little Oofa
but
Loofah.
like we were hiding it as if it was drugs, because like obviously you're really not supposed to.
That
like,
hot tub had
shower,
so
take a
many
bath.
bubbles in it. It looked
And
like
so, yeah,
yeah.
we totally did, because I
Hey.
could not take another freezing. And we're
No.
not talking about like, oh, don't have
Shit
hot
happens,
water.
okay.
It's just like kind of cool. We're talking full on cold water, and so yeah.
Yeah, screw
But
that.
we went Friday and Saturday. Well, Friday and then Saturday night we were able to.
I washed
take
the
a bath in
evil
hot
of that
tub.
town
So we
off
weren't
my
like
skin.
total. I mean, we weren't totally.
LA, man.
disgusting.
The devil lives there. I swear to God. It's just weird. Couldn't live there. Okay. Speed bench. What happened?
Oh, is my stuff done?
Oh, done.
I had another squat.
I didn't get it all. Sorry. Maybe next week. Hey, let's check out speed bench. I don't even know what we did. Well, Before a speed bench, we got the kilo plates out of my house into the gym. Thank you, Dan, and everybody that helped. This was the first one we opened, and it was a 55-pound. It's in pounds, but same thing as a kilo plate. And it was beautiful, and it was awesome, and we unloaded them, and we used them. And we actually have all those, I think it's 1,000 pounds in kilos right by our bench now. So we can get $13.75 on the bar with all of our reds. So I guess I got to do that pretty soon. We decided to use a 2XL bench band and instead of the XL, because the XL was a little too easy off the chest. Dan and I are still experimenting doing that in speed bench here. Everybody else followed suit with a normal speed bench. Except Dan and I use 2 chains, which is 20, 40, 60, 80, and the carriers are 8, so it's 88 pounds at the top, plus 270, whatever that is. Yeah, we're doing 8 sets of 2. We'll probably change that as time goes on. Everybody else did 9 sets of 3. That was Jacob's last speed bench here. He's looking good. And as we go up and move our hands out, obviously, we add 10 pounds each time we do that. I probably need to move up and weight a little bit, but that'll be tomorrow. We move right over to some seated dumbbells. A couple sets of 15, high volume day. Looks like there's still some people benching in back on the B bench. That's all right. See the kilo plates over there? They look so awesome.
They're
so colorful. They're candy coated, beautiful. Thank you, Dimitro.
Yes, that guy is.
I made a post saying that they better not leave that space, and if you do use them, you return them to that tree, or I will go over the cameras and I will find you and show up your doorstep and take care of you. So I think people will listen, because you don't want that person right there mad at you. It's not a good thing. It really is not good.
Not scared.
No.
Tempted to do it just to mess with
you. Better not do it. I know where you live. Okay, so what do we do next? I like extensions. You know, I like to do extensions. And here we are with a plate and 2 chains. I guess that, I found that bar in the gym. I think it's about a 30-pound bar. So you got 90 pounds in weights and you got 80 in chain. Big fan of extensions of all kinds. Straight bar on the floor, curved bar. Dan's got the torn rotator cuff, so really can't do that exercise. So he improvised, did a little JM style presses here. It's all right. Some movements make that shoulder really light up, and we don't want to wake it up. Just try to find exercises that he can do that doesn't piss it off. And Jacob has the same problem. We moved over to here and got the football bar out. We got the rep fitness bench in the decline position. And one of my favorites here is extensions from a dead stop. Let the bounce come out, stay tight, no touch and go. It's like Jacob is letting go of his grip there, because the whole point, if you let go and relax those tricep tendons there and then totally flare them up by exploding, it's supposed to go a little harder than that, out of the bottom like a press command, like boom. You can really irritate those under your elbow and it hurts forever. But what we're looking for here, we should have probably dropped the weight, because I want him to snap those. And I think when you see when I get on there, it's not just push. It's actually like, look, press, boom, stop, press. See? It's snap. So you got to teach these muscles to explode. Boom. Yeah, it's not bodybuilding. We got trained very explosively here. I don't ever film this, but we always end with some push downs. I like a good mini band over the top, whatever attachment it is. And we usually do 3 sets here, just lighting up the triceps, squeezing every ounce of whatever life is in them before we walk out the door. And I believe we did some rear delt work too. We went over the inverse fly machine and did some rear delt work also. I got a new camera tripod, so I'm excited to use it tomorrow. Finally came. Santa finally delivered it. and I had to pay for my own present.
Oh, you want to,
Oh, you're still here.
So this guy is trying to screw me, and I'm still gonna pay you back.
Why would I screw you?
You won't stop bringing it up. But I begged him to pick out what he wanted, and so we could order it and take care of it.
Get that out of my face.
So that we could
Hey,
order
I gotta
it and get it. Shush your butt now.
I want to tell my
And
side of the
so
story.
He didn't, right? And so like it's a day or two before Christmas, and I'm like, okay, well, and I thought about just like putting some money in there so he could get it, but I was like, he already only had one other present he had picked out because it was spendier,
Right.
you know. But I like him to have like a lot of presents to open and it to be special and not just like, okay, I'm getting like. So when he didn't have that, I went and I spent a pretty nice chunk of money with getting him other presents, right? I spent easily, if not more than what the tripod would have been. And so like a month after Christmas, he's like, okay, I ordered it. Go ahead and pay for it. And I'm like, okay, like I already kind of took care of Christmas because and we won't let it go. Every day he brings it up. So I am going to end up giving him the money so that it can be from me, but he won't, like, you gotta side with me on that. You gotta agree with me on this one.
I don't just hop in and
screwed me over.
Okay, done.
You had I asked you for months to figure out because he's pretty picky. He's got specific taste, expensive taste, and he wants specific things. And so I didn't want to just like get some, you know, like I wanted him to pick out the one that he wanted, and then we'd order it, and I pay, you know.
Before I buy anything,
so then I did go out and pick out and spend a lot of time and money figuring out what he would like.
I'm talking now.
I will shoot you in your face.
If I'm going to buy a tripod, I Google search it. I read reviews. I watch YouTube videos.
And you had months. I know you're trying to say that, but you had months. You just didn't get on it. You didn't get on it.
Well, I got on it now.
But don't a month after Christmas be like, okay, I ordered it. Go ahead and give me the money for it.
Month after Christmas, who made that rule? It's Christmas every day of the week in this house.
Okay, well then I have some things I would like.
I'll buy them for you. Okay. I got money. What do you want?
I want there's these really cool hot pink Everlast gloves.
Underwear?
That I really want. Everlast boxing gloves. This girl at my boxing gym has the cutest boxing gloves. They're hot pink. They're the prettiest.
Well, you don't get any
pink,
videos of your boxing
badass
sparring matches. We're not going to talk about anything.
I
want to see one where you're kicking somebody's ass. Like, just fucking.
Well, we don't like everybody's bought. Like, there's nobody to really video because everybody's like matched up.
Do I need to show up?
And we're all boxing.
I'll fight the kid who punched you, and you're supposed to go 20%, and he's going 120 on you.
He's going. That was not 20%.
I need to go visit. Okay, let's look at max effort. This was an important night.
But yeah, 20%.
Let me go over this real quick. BJ Dirk had a phenomenal training session. Dan, I myself, I don't make excuses, but after the workout, I knew what was going wrong with me. BJ Dirk was handing off for me, and my 700 was good. It was out my line, but 800 was high. Like maybe I stopped him, and 900 was high. Then I was like, should I tell BJ to set me out further? But the next weight was 1045, and anytime you're getting a handoff and then you ask the person, whoever it may be, to set you out further, they end up going too far. So I was just like, well, I just
went to Jimmy Cobb and just get it handed out.
Well, I need a cake Cobb on the board going like this. I need somebody to do that. That would have helped. Okay, well, let's check out max effort. This was a great workout. I'm excited for all the guys that on the crew that are kicking ass and taking names. And get rid of that. Well, I didn't get all the first, red plate, 2 plates thing. That's stupid. So I catch up here at 600. Dan's doing some full range doubles with a torn rotator cuff. Keep that in mind. Still lifting. All right. I'm wearing the Bumblebee here, dark side, 600. I was going to go as heavy as I could go. BJ here with a Widowmaker with 600, like 135. He's got impeccable technique. Dan here's got 7 15 it looks like, and 55. So like that's 765 actually. Yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
that was an easy lift. Nice double off a 2 board. Put that back in the rack. Got my Colossus on. That looks like 825. That felt okay, I guess. BJ Dirk, 825 here for BJ. He's going full range. Yeah, full range. Look at that. That's an opener right there. Any day of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Then we're at 935. I took the bar high here and didn't go up very fast. And it only gets worse for this kid. 935 for BJ. A full range lift. Yes, a full range lift. Just power to burn right there. Easy lift. I was impressed. 1045 for BJ on a 1 board. 1045 at 259. Oh, yeah. BJ's going for eventually down the road that 275 record. Looking forward to seeing him perform at the meet. Moved on to some dumbbells here. I think we probably will need a deload Tuesday, so I said we're going to do a lot of pressing movements. Because this is our third, those guys' third and fourth week going pretty heavy, so more than likely they'll need one. Looks like I grabbed 105s here. Cheesecake in the stomach still, hasn't came out. Looks like I 130s here. Try to get full range of motion and get those dumbbells all the way down. Because if you don't, you're only cheating yourself. Little pause there. Then I threw him down, almost broke BJ's foot.
That's nice.
Yeah. Jose here is going to one-up me and go 140. That's all right. Because he goes down nice and low, but then all of a sudden starts creeping up, doing 3/4 of a lift, half a lift, okay, well, either way, he's still getting some good tricep out of it. He'll grab 150s too. I like that. He pushes me. He's got strong triceps, man. We went over and I saw Daniel Ryjove do these in a video, so I thought we'd do some Spoto presses in a bench band. This was kind of fun. I usually do Spoto presses raw or Kennelly presses with the Duffalo bar and chains. But I figured let's do another pressing movement. Let's really spend our cookies here on pressing movements. So I think we did 5s on this. And this is oh, that handoff was kind of weird. I know you can't see past my fat stomach, but I'm about 2 inches from my chest right there. I'm not touching. I thought these were fun. Kind of used the pinky on the ring grip there. I didn't really go too wide. BJ stepped in, wearing my 2XL, doing the same thing. Everything we do makes us stronger. That's for sure. Right, Ashley?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Grabbed the Easy Curl bar, threw a mini band underneath it, and did some extensions here. We started with a plate, but that kind of buried everybody right off the bat. So we started with a 1/4, and then we, instead of putting a plate on, we just went 2/4. And we did 8 to 10 I think it was 8 reps, 4 or 5 sets. You know me, I love triceps. Got so many different exercises we can do. It makes it kind of fun. I kind of grabbed the Easy Curl bar like this because there's a curvature in it right there. And I like to bring that right between my eyes to my forehead, if not hit it. Once again, I'm exploding. I'm not pressing. I'm exploding. I have to teach that to some people. BJ going with a super close grip here. Way behind the head. Real range of motion there. Good stretch right there. End with the lats. Jacob, I believe here, he didn't do any pressing movements. It was a deload for him, but he's not getting out of tricep work. Wanted him just to do the extension stuff here. You want that opener tomorrow to go up like empty bar, and it will. And then we'll send him off to his meet. And we got to get him.
Is it? It's not. Is it next week?
It's next Saturday. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Isn't it?
And that was max effort. Like I said, BJ did really well. And, you know, I texted him that night, and I've seen enough to know. And at this next meet, I don't foresee a problem with him going 835, 935, and then a shot at $1,000. Really. I don't think there's any, and if it's there, you know.
He's looking strong.
Yeah, I mean, he's got, what has he got? A 2-ply, a 3-ply, and a 4-ply shirt? Yeah, and he's designed them the way he wanted them. He doesn't have a collar like I do on my F8, and it's working awesome for him. See, it's just, it makes me flash back to when I would put my feet down right beside me, and BJ was traveling with me, and he learned from Matt Lamarck and George Halbert how to base the feet out. And once BJ did that, his bench went from like 585 to like 711 overnight. Jesus. Makes me want to get a hold of Mr. What's his name? Farrell, and get a couple shirts without a collar and give that a whirl, because it's working for him. So I'm going to copy him, obviously. I just don't need any more shirts. I got a lot.
You got some. Every time I come to the house, they're just
everywhere.
Buried in
yeah, I need to use what I got.
Upstairs, there's shirts everywhere. I was cleaning out down
here. Hey, this is what I do.
In one room, there's tons of shirts, and then in the closet of that room, there's tons of shirts, and then in this room,
I can't help
right
it.
Behind us,
have you seen the back of my truck?
Like 4 spots with extra shirts, and then in your truck,
my king cab. You can't even sit back there. It's so high you can't see out the rearview mirror.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Just open up a store of shirts.
I don't have, and I've loaned a lot to like Heinz has 4 or 5 of them. It's crazy. Yeah. That if you're a powerlifter and a bench presser person, you know, you can never have too many. No. It's kind of fun. I show up at the gym, I open the back of the truck, Colossus, Viper 2. Yeah. One thing about my F8 shirt, I don't think I had it. Did I have it on here? Did I do 1,000? I went 1,045 in the F8, and I was really disappointed because I haven't had it on in a while, and I'm pretty heavy in body weight right now. When I put that F8 on, the 4-ply, I got under the bar and I put my left hand here, and it was, BJ barely had to push my arm to get it out to here. And I had the sleeves at the end of the elbow. The neck was kind of, it wasn't, I don't remember it being that loose. Like, I mean, BJ's 4-ply, dude, when he did that 1,045, left arm here, and it takes 2 people to get that right arm over. And that's what you want. You want that son of a bitch to load, you know, before you even get the hand off. So that's what I know about shirts, and that's my 5 cents, and I got nothing else to say except for Ashley, you're up to bat in the chat box.
All right, folks, let's move on over to the chat box. Hopefully we've got lots of activity over here. Got anything to say? We'd love to hear how things are going. Feel free to jump in and add to what we've got over here. Looks like we got some good stuff.
See that flashing across your screen? What is that?
That is your email.
Yeah.
Where you want to send, where we want you to send
videos. And not necessarily videos of yourself. Everybody.
It's something you're proud of. It can be some cool stuff that you see on the internet. You know, anything you think would add to the show. Yeah, like
I get a lot of emails from people who, it's not them lifting, but they saw something on
that's cool too.
Facebook, or they saw something somewhere that would be cool, and they sent it to me, and I put it on the show. Totally. So feel free. I mean, everybody plays on the internet and social media.
Both, yeah.
If you see a lift that's like cool, and think about me, and we'll put it on the show, because that's what this show's about.
And if you're kind of self-conscious and feel like, oh, I don't know if this is worth
it. Is worth it.
It is. Send it. If you're proud of it, if it was a PR or something that you've done that you're proud of, a goal.
Don't be ashamed to send anything.
Send it. Yeah, we celebrate our fans, and
if it's in my email, it's going on the show. So,
yep. And if it doesn't happen to get on that episode, don't
it'll get on
think
the next
anything
one.
Of it. Yep, he might have just not gotten it soon enough, or if it goes like 2 weeks without, then make sure like you send him a saying, hey, did you get that video? Because sometimes there's so many that you.
Did you eat my candy bar?
No, it's not yours.
Okay.
No, I bought it the other day.
I'm sorry.
It was a chocolate. I had a rough day today.
Well,
I had a training after school, and I walked in my training just chomping on this. Like, it was right after school, just chomping on this chocolate bar. It's like it was a chocolate kind of day. I earned it.
yeah.
I got beat up. I got
the kid.
bit. I got jumped on from the back.
You got beat up? How'd you get beat up by a fourth grader?
No, I'm just. I
Oh.
mean, no. I mean, they were even. I mean, they're younger than that.
Okay.
They're small. If they were my size, I would have gotten beat up.
Okay. Well, go to the chat box. We got a lot of people here. We got shit to do.
Yeah, it was a rough day. Let's see here. Paul Loffer. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey Paul, good to see you. Nice lifts. Saw some good lifting tonight. It's going pretty good. Can't complain too much. Hope things are going well with you. Looks like training's going good.
Yep.
So that's awesome. Awesome to see. Thank you for joining us. Always good to have you. We got one rep up in the house here. Hello. Finally on time. Oh, finally on time, Miss Condre. Ha ha ha. Yep, I made it today because I had a training after school that went till like 5:15, so I didn't make it to gymnastics practice because of my training. So I was able to make it on. It was a lot easier to make it on time tonight because I got home at about like 5:45 or so. One rep. Already read that. One rep again, just correcting. How was your guys' week? Our week has been pretty good. Yeah. It was a short week at school. Probably a short week for a lot of you guys because of Martin Luther King week or day. So, hopefully your week was good.
I bought a
Things are
full-size
going well.
arcade
Nice
game for my man
lifting.
cave.
Not your man cave. It's our studio. And now
This is Benchmonster Studios down here.
No, it's mine too.
Okay.
It's even more mine than it is yours. I lived here at one point. I lived in this basement.
Well, Benchmonster took
Me
it
and my
over.
parents lived in here for a little while.
See, you lost your place, didn't you? Mary.
One of these times, it's gonna happen in this episode. Mary's in the house this evening. Excellent. Good to see you, Mary. Hi guys. Hi, Mary. How are things going? I'm guessing you're at the restaurant right now, kind of taking care of business while you kind of listen to the show. So if you're still listening, it's awesome to see you in here. Hope things are going well. Hope you're having a good week and everything's going well. Missing you like crazy. Hope you're doing well. We'll have to get on the phone and catch up lately, and hopefully you'll be soon. And hopefully she mentioned something about coming down at some point soon. So that would be really cool to see you. So definitely miss you a lot, and hopefully you can come down at some point and we can go get some dinner and hang out, or lunch or dinner, whatever, whenever you come. But I hope you're having a great night. Thank you for joining us. Paul Loffer, I'm alive and still breathing.
That's good.
That is good. Good to hear. We get points just for that, huh? Hope you're having a good day, good week, Paul. Again, good lifting, very impressive video. BJ, William Dirk, BJ. What up, Ryan and Ashley? Not a whole lot. Hope you're doing well. Looking really strong. Good lifting. Looking really good. Excited for you. Excited to see what you can do in March, coming up here soon.
7 weeks.
Oh, it's crazy.
Something like that.
I know. It's crazy. CJ Morgani. Good to see you in the chat box here, CJ. Hey, everybody. Hope training is going well for all. Yeah, I hope everybody's training's going good or just going okay. I wish my back would kind of cooperate and feel a little bit better. But overall, can't complain too much. Hope yours is going well. Hope everybody's is going well. Thanks for joining us this evening. Jamie Leach. As much as I love the band shirts, it's nice to see some real weight moving in the poly shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. I agree. I mean, the band shirts are cool and they have their place, but the poly is where it's at, in my opinion. Howard Weingarten. The Cobb Eagle Grip Bench is what is great to have in the rotation. So is that different than the reverse?
It's reverse grip, but it's your fingers.
Is it just extra?
It's held different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And it is great for
the
the
triceps.
triceps. Okay. All right. All right. How is it, like, what's the, do you know like,
I think the eagle grip is
it's
like
just
the bar
holding it.
goes in between like your middle, like this thing.
Oh.
It's
That'd be
held
weird.
differently than just like this.
Is that how he did his 805?
I don't know.
No, that was Carlino. Sorry.
Carlino. Cobb
He does
is
huge
good at
weight in
that.
it too. What does Cobb do in it?
800. I don't know. 800.
I know, I say,
Yeah, he does. Like, yeah.
holding that much weight, like, that'd be nuts.
I think we'll do that on our
Just
max
doing it in
effort day.
reverse. I want to know exactly what the eagle.
I want to try it. We haven't done it in a while. Might as well do it. Maybe we'll do it on our Delo day. Probably shouldn't, but we'll do it. Have fun. Simon Bay.
Simon Bay. Okay. Who can eat more chicken wings? Scott Mendelson or Ryan Kennelly? Currently.
If currently
Any
like,
flavor.
Like we didn't if we didn't train or
and at your weight,
like a competitive
not
eater.
considering where you not where you used to be able to eat a lot more.
It depends.
Bigger. So
I
I think he means like right now, currently.
hard to say. Me and Scott never really sat down and like
Had eating contest.
No, we didn't.
Or really ate together.
No, but maybe we should next time we see him. Maybe he'll be at the Arnold and we'll go find some chicken wings.
I wonder if he's gonna be at the.
I would think.
He wasn't at the last one, I don't think.
No.
But it was also.
I just don't know when we'll run into him again. Maybe we need to get on a plane and go down for one of his shows again. And hang out.
It's his turn to come see us, if you ask
Well,
me.
then we got to have a meet here then.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll take him to Wingstop or somewhere.
Troutdale. He can come to Mary's meet. Mary came to his meet. He should support hers.
Well, I don't know.
My
I don't know what
opinion.
Scott's doing. Haven't seen many videos from him.
No, not so much.
I think I could eat him in chicken wings because I can put food away pretty good. William Dirk.
William Dirk, BJ. I talked to Carlino today about that reverse grip press. I told him I felt like I couldn't get a good. It says purchase, but I'm gonna guess it's
purchase on the bar.
Grip purchase.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean purchase?
Like this depends
Purchase is like when you buy something.
Like you can't get a full purchase on the bar, like the complete. But we'll play with it. I'll show him some tricks.
Okay. He agreed.
A lot of it depends on how where you grip the bar too. If you try to do it close, I can't get over. But if you go out further, for me, it's easier. So we'll screw around on Tuesday.
Fair enough. BJ Ryan, I agree. We should do some of those. I assume reverse grip.
Sure. I don't care. I'm open to anything.
Yeah,
anything people want to do.
If it's work, if Tony Carlino and Jimmy are doing it, man.
Paul Loeffler does it too. Does speed work with it.
Yeah, if these big benchers, these real successful guys are doing it.
I always say that really is what hits that medial head under here
Yeah.
is when you reverse grip that muscle under there. That.
Oh, totally. And it just works things in a different way. Yeah.
No, we'll play it.
I tried throwing it in that one day. You got mad at me.
I don't get mad.
No,
Howard
you were,
Weingarten
about it. Let's see here.
I wasn't able to send it, but
excuse me.
Oh.
Howard Weingarten. I wasn't able to send it, but in a second video, the same 80-year-old did a concentrated squat with about 300 pounds. It's a concentrated. Wow. Is that like a tempo squat?
I'd like to have that.
That's impressive.
Wonder where I can find that. Maybe that's on Dave Tate's site or something. Maybe his Instagram or something. I'll find it.
Think about some of the people that we know that are like 70. That's impressive. That's really cool.
Jamie Leach.
Jamie Leach. It was my old. So talking about his son.
His son Ben.
Bench press shirt. It was my old Inzer shirt. He's 155, and I wore it at 210. It just helped his confidence, if anything.
Yeah, I saw how big it was.
Been doing too much.
I think he did it himself. I don't think that shirt did too much.
Close to raw.
The bell-bottom sleeve thing. I don't think he got much out of the shirt. So he's a warrior.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'd say he's pretty much got that weight raw. Howard Weingarten. Also, I just got 2 inserts from Pharrell for my F8. So it will go from 3-ply to a 5-ply. So I definitely will be emailing you to get all the help I can get.
I'm assuming how do those inserts go into the shirt, Howard? Are they like on my Colossus? Are they Velcroed to the inside of the chest panel, and then that part of the sleeve goes into the sleeve? Like, I don't understand. All my F8 shirts don't have inserts, so I think I heard from Doug Smithy one time he had a 4-ply, but you could make it a 2-ply because I don't understand. I was never privileged enough to get one of those from Mr. Farrell. Jamie Leach.
Jamie Leach. Someone tell him to listen to me, because I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he needs to
then listen to your father.
Close this and open this. Yeah.
It's hard when you have a parent coaching you. Like, it's just tough. It's easy to...
Or just fly him up here and we will take care of that for you. We will have 5 people
and then whenever he says
him.
Something that you've already told him, you just look at him like, whoa, gee, if only somebody told you that before.
It would be mind-boggling. We got so many things we'd be telling him to do, it would make his head spin.
And it's probably some of the
Squeeze
same
the bar,
stuff
break
he's
the bar,
heard
pinch your
from his
shoulder blades,
dad.
get your feet planted, make your whole body tight, all the good stuff. But he's got a lot of years to learn, and he's under the right tutelage, and he'll be the next big thing. Just keep him in there and keep him away from women and other things.
Serious potential. I know. Once teenagers start getting into women, man,
that takes precedence over lifting. Always does.
They have trouble with the balance and prioritizing lifting, and balancing things out appropriately. So keep him away from the ladies. Just keep him in that gym. Keep him focused and hungry on that.
Yeah, they're nothing but trouble.
Lifting. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. Howard Weingarten. You go, Ashley. Tell him. Howard agrees with me on the Christmas present thing.
Okay, but you missed his comment above that.
I know, I was so excited about the one that was taking my side.
Okay.
Howard,
well, please read it.
Howard Weingarten. Also, you may have talked about this before, but what's your opinion on BP 157 peptides?
BP 157 is like surgery in a bottle, is what it is. I've used it before when I tore some tricep fascia here, and I did it doing a 1,000 bench a long time ago, and how I screwed it up was we were rolling up the Phenom sleeve, and it was really clamping on my arm here, and when I came down, it pulled it. When I pushed it up, it popped, and there's kind of an imperfection in my left tricep here where it tore, but I had this worse pain at the end of my elbow, like there was a knife going in there. I bought a bottle of that BPC 157, and I went from could only do a plate, and 2 weeks later of using the BP 157, I was doing 455 and 3 chain on the Duffalo bar. So it's good for small soft tissue injuries. I don't know if you I know there's been some laboratory stuff done with rats where they cut the Achilles tendon out of on a rat's leg, and they injected BPC, and the tendon regrew itself back together. I don't know if that works in humans. I'm gonna say it doesn't work if you tore a tendon, but if you have any type of muscle tear type of thing, very phenomenal stuff. Use it twice a day. Inject AM, PM, X amount of micrograms into the area as close as you can get to it subcutaneously, or even deeper if necessary, and pretty phenomenal stuff. Finding legit stuff is another problem. So many peptide sites out there. A lot of times you may not be getting legit BPC 157, but if you do find a company that has the legit product, it's very phenomenal. It like I said, they call it surgery in a bottle, but it definitely is a healing agent. Because in the sport of powerlifting and bench pressing, we're always tweaking, twanging, getting partial tears and so on and so forth, and putting that in injured area, definitely it speeds healing time. It's probably not FDA approved, but as long as it says not for human use on the bottle, you can still buy it. That's the ticket. Yeah. Or for what do they say? Not for human use,
not for human consumption. Not for human consumption.
Not for human consumption. There's another one too, for laboratory use only or some shit. I don't know. They got to put that on there so you can buy it. Okay.
Howard Weingarten, you go, Ashley. Tell him. Thank you, Howard. Appreciate it.
Well,
I'm waiting for the other comments to come in about how you're taking my side and agree with me on the whole Christmas present situation. Thank you, Howard. I appreciate it.
See this? This.
And see this?
Yeah, just do
right
it.
in the eyeball.
Just do it. Take on my eyes. Yeah. Okay, who's next?
That's just a warning one.
Jamie Leach.
The next one will be your eye. He hasn't done any competitions yet. Not yet. Yeah. Do you guys have any
No. He's got a lot.
Or are you just gonna kind of have him train for years and just kind of learn it, perfect the technique? How old did he say he was?
15?
15.
Maybe,
yeah.
I don't know. Well,
At that age, yeah, just getting down
I don't
the
have an age.
technique, getting some confidence under that bar. Are we just doing bench, or is he going to venture out into some squat, deadlift, full power action? Because he should. Full power is the best.
That's a lot of work, though. Benching's fun. All right, hybrid.
Hybrid. I'm new to using a Bench Daddy bench aid. What's the correct way to use the Bench Daddy? Do you pull the bar down into the lats or kind of relax the bar into the bench aid? People at the gym keep telling me different things, and I would like your input.
Mendelsohn would say pull the bar down with your lats. I'm not a big fan of that.
I thought you were controlling it with your lats.
Well, you control it, but Mendelsohn will say pull it down or something. I'm not a big fan of relaxing in the bench press either, and letting the shirt. You want to stay tight, and depending on what shirt you have, you definitely don't want to pull Bench Daddy. So yeah, you want to keep your elbows somewhat at the 8 and 4, and you come down and the fucking thing. You want to stay tight. You're gonna get a lot of people telling you how to use it. The more you practice in it, and what I always tell people is use like a slingshot. Get a hold of Mr. Elick at Darkside Iron Gear and use my Benchmonster 10 and get yourself the Surge band, or the Bumblebee one is Darkside. What the frick is it called, Ash? I always call it the Bumblebee. You got the Surge band. But learn how to use a bench band first, because it's the same concept. When you come down on those, some of them you can kind of keep your elbows here. Some of them you got to really flare out your arms a little bit, but you definitely want to stay tight and let the shirt do a little bit of it, but try to control the weight too, because you definitely do not want to relax on the descent in those. You want to maintain and engage your lats and squeeze the bar, break the bar, stay tight, and then feel what the shirt is doing. And a lot of times you practice with it at lighter weight so you can get the groove down and understand it more. Anytime you get up to super heavy weight and you're using a near maximum weight in that shirt, technique is the first thing that goes out the window when you get in fight or flight mode. So practice with it like at 60, 70, 75% of your 1 rep max in those things, and learn how to use it correctly. You'll figure it out. It's a little trial and error, but once you get it down, it's pretty simple. But if you got somebody barking in this ear and then somebody barking in this, you're gonna get more people. Yeah,
everybody's an expert.
Everybody's got a way to use it, so you got to find out what works best for you.
And
practice.
People that are telling you is one of them that's saying one thing. Have you seen them use it? Have you seen them have success? Are they good benchers? Are they, are they successful at what they're telling you to, what you're doing? Or are they just...
When I lifted in a Bench Daddy shirt, I remember I just used it like a phenom, actually, because the way it was designed, I really didn't have to force my elbows out. I kind of just kept them tucked and then stay tight all the way down. And it kind of worked good that way. I really like that shirt. I don't know what Womack is doing with his Bench Daddy shirts nowadays. Maybe he's changed the design, the fabric, the bands that are inside of it. I don't know. Maybe you can send me a video of you lifting in it, and I can give you some feedback also. If you want to send a video to my benchmonstergmail.com, I can help you out and give you a little tip or two. All right, CJ.
Let's see here. CJ Morgani. Can't wait to see how Ashley's peak goes. Already looking strong. Thank you, CJ. I really appreciate that. I think you need to meet up with Hoff when you guys go to Ohio. Yeah, the last time that we went to the Arnold in
Yep.
2020,
Yep.
we got to spend a lot of time with Hoff. We went out to a Mexican restaurant with him and spent a couple hours there, and then the next day we went to this little cafe.
Breakfast.
We opened it up at breakfast time and we closed it down at their
After lunch.
At lunch.
Yep.
We were there for about 3 or 4 hours.
Just
So
talking.
we got like 6 hours with him at least.
Yeah. Hopefully we get to do that again.
Yeah, he's
If
such
Dave's
a
not
cool
busy.
guy, so fun to talk to. I love his impressions. He's just super fun to listen to. Really cool stories, and he tells them really, just in a really
Maybe
fun,
we'll go
funny
see Dave's
way.
gym or something, or do something like that. We'll figure it out when we get
Well, and
there.
that's one of the other comments was about you getting on table talk, his table talk.
Well, go one
Which
thing
is
at a time.
a good point. I think you should message him and say, hey, I just want to let you know that we're coming into town for the Arnold. I'd love to meet up. Don't invite yourself onto the show. But
What are
let
you
him-
talking about? I'm not. We just talked about CJ's. Now the next
All right.
question. Stay in line here.
Excuse
Don't bounce
the
around.
F out of me.
Price Perez.
You brought up Dave Tate. So,
Yeah.
oh, you were talking about Dave Hoff. Okay,
Dave Hall.
sorry, my mind.
Price Perez. Read that one.
Nobody saw that.
I told you not to bump
Nothing
the
just
table
happened.
before we
I
started.
almost just fell. You're lucky I didn't fall into it. Nobody saw that. Nothing happened. Nothing to see here, folks. Price Perez. What up, Benchmonster fam? What arcade game did you get for the man cave?
Well, I used to work at a sports bar, and they had what was called Golden Tee. It's a golf game, and we used to have some serious.
That's what it's a golf game.
It's hardcore.
Oh, I
dude.
thought you got something different.
Well, it's my first one. There'll be more. I'm gonna get like Tron, and I'm gonna get like what's the other one? You always gotta get like a Miss Pac-Man,
Ultimate Fighter. Or
Street Fighter,
Street Fighter.
Galactica. I mean, yeah. So it's the full size stand-up version, and I made room over here by my 3D printer, and I'm gonna put it over there, and I'm gonna get you hooked on Golden Tee. It's all about finesse. You just gotta.
A golf.
Well,
So
there's
is
a
it
bowling game on there.
joystick?
No, it's like a cue ball, and you roll it back, and it's finesse.
But it's a golf game.
It's addicting. You'll see.
Okay, excited.
Yeah, so I figured trying to make room in here for that, and I definitely want to get another one. Already looking into getting another one of those. It's a man cave.
No, it's ours.
Thank you, Price. That's the one I got. CJ.
CJ Morgani. I tried the grip Cobb does, and I liked it better. I liked not worrying about it rolling out of my hands. So, how would you describe Cobb's grip, the Eagle grip?
One thing nice about reverse grip is you 99% of the time
Can
will
you
not
describe it?
push that bar over your face. You actually push it in a straight line.
Yeah, you gotta push it.
Yeah, you can't. You'll never push back like this. So that's one of the benefits, that you definitely can push straight up with it, because that's the movement. And Anthony Clark, rest in peace. What a great guy with a reverse grip bench.
A badass. He's a badass for sure.
Don
Stagel. Ryan, while you're in Ohio, I would love to see you get on Dave Tate's Table Talk show.
Yeah, I've seen Kolb on there. I've seen other people on there. Hoff.
Amber Hansen was recently on.
I'm down to do it. I'll send.
Gosh, there's been a lot of big.
I'll get a hold of Dave Tate and let him know I'm interested, and would he please have me on his show? And then the flip side of that coin is, would you please be on our show? You don't have to if you want to, Dave, but I'd love to be on your show. I can talk. I can ramble. I got stories. We've heard them all, but sometimes I pull an extra one out that we haven't heard in the last 2.5 years. So, how do you get on Mr. Tate's show? Does he reach out to you, or do you reach out to him?
Well, that's why instead of inviting yourself, I would message him and let him know that we're going to be in town, and we're hoping if it's okay to visit his gym.
Oh, I want to go to his gym too. Yeah.
And meet up with him and hang out, and then give him the opportunity to.
Does anybody know the best way to get a hold of Dave Tate? Is it Instagram or Facebook Messenger? What's the best way to contact Dave Tate? Because I'll reach out to him.
Yeah, I totally think you should.
Yeah. Roger Brome.
Roger Brome. On cold showers, do you use the Wim Hof method?
Roger Brome, what is the Wim Hof method?
Yeah, because we weren't purposely taking cold showers. They just didn't have
The hot water heater went out.
Yeah, I mean normally we don't do the cold water plunge thing. I mean I know a lot of people swear by it, and maybe it's great for them. I hate the cold, and like when I get in cold, my body like tightens up, and I just can't imagine it feeling good. Now, if somebody had one of those little cold water plunge things, and invited me,
Some
I
gyms
would
do.
maybe try it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to try it. Like I said, these cold showers were on not on purpose and not enjoyed.
Speaking of
But
cold,
what is the Wim Hof method? I am curious.
here, I got something I read. Mike Tyson said, speaking of cold water, Mike Tyson said if you drink cold water, your body will store fat. If you drink warm water, your body will burn fat. I read that, and I want to ask somebody what type of scientific backing there is to that.
Mike.
Mike Lupacek would know that.
Would ask Mike. He will give you.
That's what Mike Tyson said. I'll have ice cold water. I mean, that's why I'm fat.
I've heard something. I haven't heard that, but I've heard that drinking cold water isn't as good for you. Like drinking.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily hear like
My
hot
water has to be 32
but
degrees.
drinking like warmer water is better for you. I
Okay,
can't remember
that
like
sucks.
why I heard that. I don't know if your body has to like. I can't remember.
That's why I wear shorts in the wintertime, because when it's cold outside and you're dressed like it's summertime, your body burns more calories because it's trying to keep warm. So that's why I run around naked when it's 2 degrees out. Howard Weingarten. Yes, it is on Elite FTS YouTube site. I will go there.
Yeah, you definitely should.
Howard Weingarten.
I just called Pharrell and talked to him, and this is what he recommended. They just fit into the inserts. They just fit inside the shirt, and they feel great. I've just had them on, never under a bar yet. So Howard Weingarten
Yep.
again. The band is the Nemesis. Also, I
Nemesis.
got some nasal spray, so I'll see how it goes because I think I got a small tear. Some nasal spray? That can't be right. Does he?
Nemesis is the bumblebee
Oh,
also.
Damn fat fingers. That was small pec tear.
Uh-oh.
I got a small. Wow, and it turned it to nasal spray. That's funny. We were trying to. I'm like,
auto correction
nasal
thing.
spray. Okay, yeah, the auto thing. The auto corrected it.
So Howard, you have a small pec tear. Is it in the insertion point up here by the armpit? Most likely, probably up in here. And that's where that BP 157 will come in. Is putting that in that area there. They'll definitely help speed recovery.
And then CJ Morgani, I had skipped that because I went to Howard's, but golden tea is surprisingly fun.
Thank you guys. I'd never golfed in my life because I heard if you go out and golf, like it's addicting, but you'll never catch me out doing 9 or 18 holes. But golden tea, it was fun. I never thought, but we got into it like some serious stuff, and it's fun. It takes a lot of finesse with golfing in the wind, what club to use, getting the backspin.
Oh, they have wind on it?
Oh, there's wind. Yeah, you got, and yeah, you'll see.
So it is golf.
You'll like it. We'll video it and put it on the show.
Okay.
You'll be hooked.
Sounds
You'll
good.
be wanting to go play it while we're on the show. I don't even think it takes quarters. It's got quarter slots, but they don't work. So it's like, I don't know.
Just play it for free.
I gotta build it. It's in a box.
Oh, wow.
It takes
Yeah,
like
that
2
might
hours
be-
to put
I
together.
say that might not be as easy, like, throw it up. That might
I'm
be a
looking
problem.
forward to it. I made space over there, so that's what I'm doing tomorrow morning.
Price Perez says, nice. I've been wanting to get one. Looking at Street Fighter.
Street Fighter
Yeah,
would be
that
fun.
Sounds like that's our next one we're getting.
Yeah, they're like $700-800 a piece, but you know what? I mean, if you take care of them, and
I know, so you're never going to use it because you're going to be like, the joystick will wear out.
I'll
The
use it.
battery will, He's got this like weird thing about using new things. He's so scared of like the wear and tear and the over, the just natural wear and tear from
Because I
use.
want to have things
But
forever.
he doesn't. It goes from we're talking from new shoes all the way to his brand new car. He bought this brand new
I got 4
nice
cars.
car, and the battery never works because he never every time he goes
Hey,
the once in a blue moon when he goes to drive it, it doesn't work. And what happened the last time you tried it? You locked yourself out of the house.
well, I got 4 cars. I think Jay Leno has like 100 cars. You think he drives one of those every day? No,
He's got 100. You've got 4.
it's still a lot of cars. You got to drive like
Mother-
one every day of the week.
You don't have 4 cars. You've got 3. You're not counting that red piece of shit.
Well, it's still out there.
It don't even drive. Get the hell out of here.
Well, I'm gonna buy a Camaro. That's
And
my-
your black truck probably will, because your black truck his black truck is the same way. So he's got 3 cars, and out of those 3 vehicles,
I
2
drive
different
'em.
trucks, he drives 1. The black truck he literally just drives every now and then to keep it running. The white car,
I ain't parking it next to nobody. I don't want door dings. And people don't respect people's property in this world. And no matter where you park in a parking lot, they'll still find a way of the shopping cart to run into your truck
I'm
or
a
door
perfect
ding you.
example. I mean, my poor brand new car got ran. I told you guys the story. It got ran into, and no video, no witnesses, so nobody to pay for it except for us.
Yeah, my Dodge 2500, it's deleted, so you can't do that anymore because the EPA and whatever. But that truck's worth over 100 grand now, so, and I love it.
It's a 2008, and I can count the number on 2 hands that I've seen him drive it. But he's
It's
just
my
got
Sun-
this weird
it's
thing
my
about
Sunday
using
Cruiser.
New stuff. Like, it's weird. He's the same way with new shoes. Like, he's so afraid they're gonna get dirty that he doesn't wear them.
What's wrong with appreciating what you have and taking care of
But
it?
when you don't use it, what's the point of having it? There are some things that are
I
meant to not
use
be
it.
used and just to be
Just
taken care
continue
of,
reading.
and it drives me nuts, you guys.
So CJ says Golden Tee is surprisingly fun. You will enjoy it. You'll have a good time.
Oh well, if I ever get to play it,
You will.
That joystick's gonna wear out. Better not play
There's
it.
no joystick. It's a cube.
I don't know what
CJ Morgani,
the buttons. CJ Morgani.
right here.
You just sort of slot the bar between the pointer and middle finger, so your hand is almost perpendicular
Yeah,
to your body.
I can't do that. I tried it.
I was able to feel my triceps more and put less strain on my forearms.
Yeah, I do Anthony Clark style. I just grip it, and
So like this.
you can try it. We'll all try it Friday when we're there.
That just seems like it would hurt.
I'll
so
video you doing it, and we'll have a good time.
Okay.
Howard Weingarten.
I'm in bed. I don't know if I want to. Let me practice it for a while before we video.
Okay.
Howard Weingarten. The grip is with the bar in between your middle finger and index fingers, and the rest are wrapped. Again with the mistype. I don't think the rest are wrapped around your. Are wrapped around the bar, and the pinky. Okay, so I get it. So like this. In between.
Well, you're
here,
doing
the
it
rest
tomorrow,
are
so
wrapped around.
yeah, you better figure it out.
I know, I'm trying to figure out. And the pinky is on the power rings. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. Yes, that's exactly where it is. Thanks. That's what I was hoping to hear. Well, I have never seen anyone driving 2 cars at the same time. No, but you've heard of him driving 1 car one day and another car another day, right?
I think we'll do some.
Brand new car never drives.
Since we're like deloading on Tuesday, we'll do some reverse grip tomorrow. Like maybe with a bench band
He's
Nemesis.
embarrassed. He's changing
or
the
something.
subject.
We'll figure it out. I want to try it. Everybody's talking about it, and
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Probably do it.
Yeah, we'll have everybody do it. Tomorrow will be fun.
Better try it. Better do it.
All right.
Looks like that is our last comment. Thank you guys so much for the chats. Seriously, we really appreciate them. They make our show. That's really like the meat of our show is hearing from you.
And the videos
guys
you send
and
us too.
The videos that you send us too, of course, are huge. And then, the chat. You guys make our show. Like if you guys didn't send videos and didn't have, join the chat box,
It would just be.
we'd have
be nothing.
my training videos, his training videos, and it'd be done. So we really appreciate you guys joining in, sending your videos, sharing with us the amazing things you're doing. And
grab that
hearing the
DVD over
awesome
there.
Things that you have to say.
Ashley found a
I was
box.
cleaning and I found the jackpot of
Road to the Arnold.
Road to the Arnold. Excuse me.
She found like what, 13 DVDs?
13 to 15.
Yeah.
It was a box
So
full, or no, it was a bag full, like a gift bag full of a big stack.
yeah,
I
we'll have to
didn't
give
count
some of
them,
those away,
so
sign them or something.
We'll give them away if anybody wants to.
That was in 2004, if you
Purchase
can
one or
remember that
something.
far.
But really cool video. There's some really cool.
Can't
There's
see
a
it.
big glare, yeah.
They've seen it. It's
A
on
lot
YouTube.
of really cool things. If you haven't seen it, he does 405 for 20.
Everybody does that now. It's nothing.
315. Do you do 315 for 40?
No.
500 for.
I don't even
It's been
remember.
a long time since.
I can't watch that because after it's over, I want to go lift.
Well, nothing wrong with
It
that.
gets me amped up.
It does. I used to watch this before every meet that I did. I'd watch it.
Some people
that
still
night
do.
And that morning and just be ready to lift. There's just a lot of cool shit on here and super fun to watch. And yeah, so might have a giveaway and
Yeah.
give some of these away. Like
Sign
I
'em.
said, if you're interested, I'm sure that.
I wonder if this silver pin would work on there. Let me practice. Where would I sign it? In the front?
Cheap.
See. Can't really see it.
You probably want to get a black one and do your body.
Well, how about a gold one? Well, this silver Sharpie doesn't show up too well.
You'd have to do the back of it.
Can't even see it. Barely can see it. We'll figure it out. That's one. That's mine. It's already been opened. All right. Don says he would like an autographed one. Yeah, we'll work on that, Don. I got to find a pin that would be suitable so you can see it. Think black looks better on there?
What do you mean this is the highlight? What? Oh.
Okay.
So
Done with that.
Don, I would love a autographed one.
We
see
have
what
plenty
we
of
can
them.
do. Howard Weingarten, what do you mean? This is the highlight of Thursday night. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm very, very glad to hear that.
Wish we had more
Howard.
videos to show you and more exciting
You guys make
stuff, but it is what it
Yes,
is.
Your videos and your comments and questions in here are what make this show.
I got to get a
so
hold of Dave Tate when we get off the
we
show.
very much appreciate. Yes, you do.
Yeah, let him know I'm interested.
Howard Weingarten, I just saw it yesterday. The Road to the Arnold? Or
I don't know.
I assume you're talking about The Road to the Arnold. I didn't see if that came in as we were showing that, but I'm assuming it did.
BJ
Good
says,
movie, huh?
BJ
Isn't it
said he has a
super fun?
copy and he was in it.
Along with his, yep, he was in it, and he also says along with my Kennelly method book, which those we should have some of those too.
No, those are all gone.
Are they?
Yeah, we did another 1,000
I
prints
should
on those,
have
and
one somewhere.
they are all gone. Dave Hoff, I think, got the last one.
Really?
I still have mine, but he wanted one, and I
Oh,
sent
maybe
it to him.
that's the one
So
I'm thinking. I thought it was mine.
yeah,
CJ Morgani, I look forward to it every Thursday. Gold Sharpie would probably look good.
okay, gold.
Thank
yeah,
you. We look forward to seeing you guys and hearing from you guys and seeing, your videos and getting to chat with you on here. Definitely the highlight of our week, that's for sure. CJ Morgani, I'll send a 360 bench I did.
awesome.
360-pound bench that I did for next week's episode.
Thanks, BJ. I appreciate
That'd be
that.
awesome. Like I said, we love seeing the amazing things you guys are doing and training and at the meets that you do. You guys make our show. I really can't say it enough.
Howard wants one too. Maybe I should take a few of those to the Arnold, maybe, and just hand a few out or something. I don't know.
It'd be cool if you could get some more copies.
Well, we need to make a road to the Arnold too.
That way,
Well, they don't even have the Arnold no more, really.
yeah, they do.
We'll
That's
just
what
we'll
we're
just do a different one. It'll be different, and I'll figure it out. Or write another book. That's what Mike wants me to do.
You should.
Sit down and write another book.
You should. This
Training
one would
book.
be like an actual
Yeah.
novel.
Well, I'd be in front of a computer again for 14 hours a day for 2 weeks in a row.
But you
I could
wouldn't
do
let
it.
some turd delete.
Ghostwrite it
Yeah.
and take everything out and put other things in. I remember when I got my
Yeah.
book, it pissed me off. I was like,
Does-
I didn't write that. And it was already
And
printed.
didn't have a
They
bunch
didn't even give it to me to like proofread. It was like, oh, they're already printed. And I go,
That's
why'd you put a
shitty.
picture of that ugly bitch in there with me? And I was like, well, I don't want her in there.
It says you guys were married.
Yeah, get the fuck out of town. It could have been done so much better. But you know what? That's what happens when you align yourself with different people that don't share the same, you're not on the same wavelength, I guess. But sometimes you got to do things on your own.
Yeah.
But
sometimes
we'll figure it out.
People just don't.
You guys have a great
see your
weekend.
vision.
Where are we at? What is the date? January? Let me pop
The
up this.
19th, I believe.
19th. So we got, what's Groundhog Day coming up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, a lot coming up here. It's going to be January in no time. And
February, you mean?
February,
It's
sorry.
January right now, pal.
How many days? That's 31 in this month. Yeah, February.
So it's
Boy, time's flying. I got a birthday coming up too. And we don't even celebrate them anymore. Hope it just comes and go. Getting old. I'm getting old. I don't like it.
So I don't have to buy you a present. You're not celebrating your birthday?
If I even make it to my birthday, might keel over somewhere. Who knows? Hope not.
You better not.
Nah, better not. All right, guys.
Better
Hey,
not. Well, again, thank you
Send
guys
us away,
so
Ashley.
much for for tuning in and for sending your videos and joining us in the chat box and just being here. If you're watching right now, we appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. I hope you we hope you have a awesome rest of your night.
Your audience
a
is up here.
wonderful Friday. It feels so weird.
You look at the screen, though, it looks like you're looking down.
I know, but when I look up here, it feels like I'm looking up. Like
That's where you're looking
like
in
I'm
their
looking
eyes.
above them.
I gotta
Okay.
move this thing down a little bit.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Have a wonderful Friday. We made it to Friday night. Woo!
Not yet.
Or Friday, excuse me.
It's tomorrow.
Almost. We made it to Friday. Have a fantastic Friday, a wonderful weekend, a great start to your week next week, and we look forward to seeing you all next Thursday. Have a great night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.